So if there was ever only one iPhone that made me feel truly sad, it may have been the iPhone 12 Pro to be honest, but the one that probably had the longest impact on me for the longest amount of time was probably the iPhone 8. You can probably throw the iPhone 8 Plus in here as well, but I've never seen an iPhone get instantly outdated and old than the iPhone 8. It was the most insane thing ever. The day Apple went ahead and announced and released the iPhone 8, I was looking forward to it. I was really happy about it. But then Apple dropped their one more thing, and they ended up actually having their iPhone 10 drop that same day. The iPhone 10 has aged so beautifully. It still holds up very well. It's almost like a perfect phone when it first came out, and even now, it's still beautiful. The iPhone 8, on the other hand, instantly, I've never seen a phone manufacturer outdate their phone or their device the same day it came out. Because when you looked at the iPhone 8 and you looked at the iPhone 10, clearly the iPhone 10 was a better phone. You're clearly spending more money on it too. But I mean, side by side, it was insane the way Apple went ahead and announced it, for better or for worse. That kind of made me feel kind of almost sad for the iPhone 8. At least with the iPhone 8 Plus, it was a bigger phone. It still maintained a lot of the cameras and everything, so it wasn't that big of it. It was a big difference, but it wasn't as bad as something like the iPhone 8. But fast forward to 2023, this iPhone went from being third in place of being discontinued with software to now being first in place literally within 1 year. So this iPhone, it's almost like if the iPhone 11 were to get discontinued next year. That's almost like how the iPhone 8 is kind of at least looking to me in this standpoint, which is insane. I would never think that a phone like an iPhone 8 could just get, discontinued within 1 year when it's third in place. But, things happen all the time, and that's kind of what's going on here. So that also is a very, very sad thing. On top of that, a phone like an iPhone 8 in this day and age, it really isn't a bad performing phone. It's not super bad, but, we did have, this was, I think, the last iPhone with 2 gigabytes of RAM. This was also kind of like a middle in the road device. I don't really know too many people who bought an iPhone 8. I'm sure there were tons of people out there who bought it, but with the mixture of this phone kind of already being outdated when it first came out, as well as this phone almost being outdated now with software, almost instantly, I think this iPhone had probably one of the sadder lifetimes of any device out there. I think if Apple could have done things a little bit better, they could have either put the same amount of RAM in this thing as they did with an iPhone 8 Plus. Of course, that would have probably ruined the whole thing of having a Plus phone that's more powerful. But I think something like that would have been a little bit better. And I wish at least this iPhone gets another version of software. If this one gets iOS 17, I think it'll make things, at least this lifespan of this phone, a little bit better in my eyes. So I'd love to hear your thoughts about this. Let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.